Artistic Gamer 7, and welcome back to some more of the Fame Trio. I think this is like episode 24. I actually am recording this the same day as episode 23, which I wasn't planning on doing. Honestly, I was planning on stopping at 22, but then at the end of 22, I was like, well, I'm going to record one in the morning to try to test something. And then at the end of that one, I was like, I'm going to sort of play a little bit of off-screen, trying to get Dusk and Day to sort of build up some things to get money. And I had him go to 2 jobs, and he has a job getting ready here. That's why I've invited these people over, so that, oh, hi. Grab a drink. Okay, I ain't traveling to a fishing hole. I ain't worried about that today. But yeah, we're supposed to be, okay, he's got that. And I also have to practice romance scenes. Alright, Vera, I seen you. Where are you at? You were one of them that came today. So where'd you go? Where are you at? Are you playing on my guitar? Get off my guitar. So one of the neighborhood action plans I put in place, because the you might have seen the craziness that I've got going on back there. It gets worse. Let me see. Okay, right now, let me go see what actually is there. Okay, so this one I think makes people randomly try to practice their acting and play music and things like that, because I had them like participate in like little harvest fest and everything, and it was just like everyone kept wanting to act or play the guitar, and it's a little strange. I feel like I'm glad that they have, like, stuff like this, but I feel like it gets overdone a little bit. Maybe. Where the frick is Vera? Found her. We need to, I guess, perform a romance scene so that we can work on that. But, as you can see, I do have a lot of stuff for Dusk and Day to sell for money and for, fame. Because I actually built up so much today, I was like, had this running and had them constantly doing stuff when their needs were up. It's already winter also, by the way, while I was editing and things like that, so that I could just try to get as many things. And eventually I was like realizing how fastly I was getting things going that I was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and record one episode later tonight after I eat and see where we're at, because I'm actually very curious. And as you can see, they had building up some money because Nite was going to work, and I did have them, like, Day's been selling flowers as well. Obviously, I had to get a few new flowers because it turned to winter and a lot of them stopped blooming, so I'm gonna have her go and also water all those before. And, oh, okay, did she get mad at it? We were practicing a romance scene, unless he ended up doing something else in the meantime. But, I think finally, someone also criticized him for his outfit. I just wanted to practice a romance scene. Like, I didn't think that actually made them think, like, there was a whole cheating thing. But I just need to practice my romance. Like, you're the director, like, you should know that I have to do this for, like, but it may have actually got to the point that, yeah, oh gosh. We need to at least get our friendship levels back up with her. And Daisy's also here. I have no idea which one's gonna be the actual one that we have to do the romance scene with, but is she gonna get mad at us again? Let's see. I actually didn't watch this completely. But Dusk is still painting some more things that we're gonna do, like, sell as well. She is so mad. But now she's encouraging us? I'm confused. I am so confused. Practice romance scenes. Perform romance scene. Perform romance scene or horror scene with another. I did that. I've done that. Are we not? Perform romance scene. We're still in it? Oh, okay. Okay. I find it funny that the horror scene also is classed under romantic. Anyway, perform scene. Why don't we do the horror? Yeah, let's just do the horror scene. Why not? Okay, she seems to be not as angry at us now. So, hey, that may be a good thing. Is she doing what I told her to? Okay, she finished doing what? Okay, just go ahead and sell all. Just, you know. What are you just posing back? She's just posing. Okay. Actually, one thing I did forget to mention, when she turned a 3-star celebrity, she went to the next part of her aspiration, and she already got this. So she's already been asked 3 times for a selfie. I've got her to interact with the paparazzi twice, but I wouldn't do it anymore till I was recording again. So if paparazzi shows up, we're going to do that real quick. No, 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 no. I need to bring my, at least, friendship back up with you because you're my director and I need things to go smoothly when I go to work. So you're going to have to come back here real quick. I have so many things on this freaking wheel now from all the different packs and the mods. There's so much. Alright, let's just, yeah. We'll do a few friendly interactions there as she leaves. So yeah, she's still selling all that. What else do we gotta do? He still needs to get an award. He's never been nominated for an award. I've had Sims, nominated for rewards so easily before when I wasn't even hoping or trying to get them. Like, I've even had Miss Drevis nominated, and she won. She actually won her nomination for her writing. But not a single one of these guys have been nominated for an award. Not a single one. And I'm like, the heck? Why is this a thing? So he does need to practice his charisma skill, which he's talking to her, so that's like classing as the charisma skill. So, you know, that's good, that's good. We'll just keep talking to her then so that we can get our friendship back up and also get that up. Is she just... He's done. He's done? He did get the other two... Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna start with Dusk. We're gonna do Dusk stuff first. I have had her uploading videos as well, and she did get her interest. I don't know if I've deleted the notifications yet. Oh wait, I think that was it. Actually. Where'd it go? I think at one point it was paused. No, never mind. That wasn't it. Dusk did get her interest thing again, but this time it was like 21,000. She also got a bunch of fan mail that I hadn't been checking on, and she was very happy about all of that. Wait, was that it? Nope. That's followers and stuff. But yeah, I was trying to make sure that they still were not letting their fame go down any, but I didn't. No one's fame went up more than what star level they were already on. Obviously, Nites can't go up anymore anyway. But we're gonna sell these 2 collectors and get fame. Okay. So we're gonna... Stop trying to talk to your brother. He's talking to someone else right now. We got more important things to do. We need to see... We were at 4,000, like 60, 70 some before starting this, so we'll see. Yes. So we're gonna see how far up we can get with all of Dusk's things and also her fame. Her fame might jump up pretty quickly. Who knows? Go ahead, sell it. Sell it. Yes! I was hoping. I was so hoping. So she's now a 4-star. We really need to be getting to this mansion at this point. Like, we need to be in the yes. We need to be in the mansion at this point. Oh, she had a lot of masterpieces in here, and I just didn't remember them. Albeit, I have stuff all around this little hut for her. So we're gonna get all that. Yes. Oh, that's 1,001. The 1,001s might be masterpieces, so it might pop up for me to... Oh, no, they just went. Never mind. Yes, please. I want all the things to sell. I want to look at her fame after this as well. We know that she's already went to 4 stars, so that's nice. And the thing is like, she's supposed to be mainly known for, doing the SimTube. But she easily could potentially talk about this, like, on her SimTube. Be like, yeah, I like to paint in my spare time. And this is why her stuff is worth so much, because her viewers up-talk her art. Why can't she... Could she not get this one? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Yes. Yes. She's got quite a few masterpieces going on. I got stuff on the other side still. Oh, we're in the 5,000s. 500,000s, I mean. So that's nice. We've went up at least 50,000. At least 50,000 we've went up with her stuff. It's still nowhere near enough, though. That's what's sad. I really wish it was. But I don't even think if we sell the stuff here on the lot, I don't think it's going to be enough still. Unless Dusk's stuff somehow pulls out a whole lot of... Okay, she's got 2 more things to go. Alright. So let's go look at her fame. Not only did she go up at least 4-star, but holy moly, look, like, considering this last group, like, bunch, this last curve here is one of the harder ones to get up, man, she's so close to being 5 stars, just from painting and stuff. I am gonna go ahead and let her actually, I know she's got, like, yeah, she's got, like, 4 videos, I think most of them are edited. Okay, that one may not be edited, but we can go ahead and upload this. So, obviously that's not going to get her, like, a whole lot of fame right away, but it's at least some more fame. Now, we're going to start on Day's stuff. So, Day's also got some photography, so I am going to first look at the photography and just, like, post, like, one of each to Simstagram type feel, just to get... This book thing is also stuck on there. She's also got a book, but I wanted to wait and see if I can get the one thing to pop back up, because I did publish a few books while doing this as well, just to be getting that little extra money to come in, because that's like a daily thing, and if you wait to put that up, it can actually make you lose money. So I did go ahead, except for this book, I was going to try to wait for that once a week thing, and I didn't know, I couldn't remember if the last time I did that was technically before Sunday, or if it was Sunday or whatever, so I want to see if I can actually go put that back up. This is a really good photo of Jax. Jax is, their neighbor, and she's actually become really good friends with him after taking pictures of him. I just randomly ran into him, actually, while running around the block taking these pictures, basically. So, that's, you know, a thing. That just happened. Like, they were already friends. She's also a 4-star now! Thank goodness Day can, like, not be so angry now. She's like, yes! I'm going up just as quickly as my siblings. But yeah, so, I don't know which ones I've sent to Simstagram and which ones I have not, to be honest with you. Perfect image, best image ever, yes. A little bit of what was his? Wait, what was his thing? Oh, he just randomly updated his social media status on his own. Good job, Nite. Keep your fame up. Okay, so okay, she's uploading to Instagram. We are gonna start over here with hers. All of hers, except for one accident. This one right here was on the easel because I thought I was on Dusk and I was actually on Day, and I didn't want to waste the $100 that we had to pay for the canvas. So I did make Day actually continue to paint it. But all the rest of these was done on her tablet, which she's just sort of left here on the ground. She's done this a lot. So we're now just gonna... I do want to keep one of Jack's and actually maybe give him one now that we're done with it. So let's, you know... I was gonna get one of them together since they got to be really close friends, but he ended up walking away before I could do it. Sort of random that we have. I guess I could just put that in her inventory. Actually, I'll do that here in a moment. But yeah, I was gonna get one of them together, but he walked away before I could do such things. And hers is literally almost the whole entire house. Oh gosh. He keeps updating his social. He's all about this fame life now. He's gotten way too used to it. So, I don't know how much this house is valued for, and the stuff in it. So, and the thing that I don't think it does, it sells your furniture, but it never thinks about, like, if you're moving out, if someone's, like, moving in. And usually that's a situation, eventually someone will be moving in the house, and I've never actually bought a house of my own. But from my full understanding of it, or sold a house, my full understanding of it, as long as you own the house, you will, like, even if you get a realtor, you'll get, like, a cut of the pay or whatever. So, and I know a lot of people wait to see how long something's on the market, and sometimes they sell it before they move out, but I don't think this game takes that into account. I'm not actually quite sure. I might try to, like, figure it out. And honestly, if I can try to remind myself of it, maybe I'll write it on my little marker board. But if the game doesn't take that into account on its own, I might actually go ahead and, like, pay them so much. Like, look and see how much the lot is worth on the ones, like, on the build screen, and then, of course, that would be with the furniture in it. But, and actually give them, like, half of it, not the whole thing. I feel like when you sell a house, even with a realtor, you get more than 50% of it. I could be wrong. I know the realtor gets so much of it, and I know different realtors do different percentages and things like that, but there is, like, a lot of that involved in it. But just to be a little bit on the fair side and not be like, I'm just trying to give the money, just try to use the motherlode cheat and the kaching cheat to get as close to what would be half. So it still wouldn't be that, but I'm gonna look into that first. Or if, let me know in the comments if you know if the game takes that into account when you move or not. I might find a random family I needed to move out anyway and just see how it does it. But, because that's technically how it should be. If you're not paying, like, they're only paying for the bills, so obviously you would automatically just assume that they own the house to some degree, because it's not like they're paying rent or anything like that. An apartment, I get that. I think you can get your deposit back in apartments as long as you didn't, like, mess the apartment up. But as far as that, I get not getting the money back on apartments, and I wouldn't do it on apartments if that was the case. Like, if you didn't get money for your house. But if it is that you're not getting money factored into your house when you move out, then I might factor it in myself before moving them. Just because that would help. And I think it's more realistic if I also do it that way. You wouldn't just... I didn't mean to do that. You wouldn't just, move out of your house and expect to get nothing from it. Like, that's not how it really works in real life. And I like my games with a bit of unrealism and, like, fantasy almost, but I still like having certain touches of realism tied in. I like the mixture of the two. And that's one thing I would, like, sort of like to take into account, actually, so... Yeah, I'll try to figure that out and see. I haven't looked at how much money we've gotten since I've started hers. I'm gonna wait until I finish clicking on all of them and sell all of them here. And at least she's now catching up with her siblings and keeping up with the fame, so, that's cool. We also may go out after... Okay, I think I've double-clicked on some of these. But we may actually go out after Nite's gig if I have enough recording time left, and maybe do, like, a fan meetup, or just go out in general and see if, like, I can get him to perform for tips or something. So where are we at? Alright. So... Oh. I have the UI cheats mod in. I think that's what just happened. I was trying to figure out what is that? Oh, wait, isn't there a thing like bits or something? Like, there's a thing for eco living. I accidentally just gave them $1,000. Whoops. I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't ever used the UI cheats and extension mod before. Until recently I started putting in. So I'm still learning things, and that's something I didn't know that happened, so I can take that $1,000 out later, or if it's... Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That went in effect immediately, and I think if I remember, I totally forgot that there was a NAP being voted on. And it actually... I don't know if that's just for the careers or if that's the actual, like, artworks and stuff. That may just be the careers. Like, if you go to the painter, if you're in the painting career and you go to work, you'll get more money when you come back. She's a style influencer, so that does help her. That was a big reason why I did it. And she also writes, but she doesn't work for writers. But yeah, I just, like, quickly looked at it when I picked it, and I was thinking of the fact that these two do some creative stuff. But I think the way that sounds, it only will affect day at work. Not so much all this that I just did, because if I just did all that for no reason, I'm gonna be sad. If I could have got a little bit more extra from it. I do need to actually... Oh, yes, I can. I wanted to publish this book to that. So, and I actually just noticed that I didn't get all of these out of her inventory, so... She's got a little bit more that we can... It's not going to give us, like, a whole lot more money, but... Hey, it's still some money that we wouldn't have had otherwise, so... We're... Oh, I see Vanessa's here. She did that same image over and over again. She really liked that one. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. Anyway. Anything else in here that I missed? No. Unless we want to sell the gift that Malatik gave us, but I feel sort of sad doing that. She actually did, I just remembered, Day did get a promotion while off screen. It was just very recently. I wasn't actually expecting her to get it because it seemed like the bar was moving up so slowly. Oh, now she's got the fame shine and everything. I was like, why is she reacting to disgust? Nite's been the only one to really been doing that. Why is she doing it? Oh, wait, she's a 4-star celebrity now. That one's 700 up there? 2,000! Okay, these are some of her most recent stuff, so I think some of her stuff is going up. Unless that... Oh, no, that was 140, and that's 145. So, no, the NAP probably did not change the price of that, so... You know, pretty decent. I'm not going to click on that money thing again. I don't want to accidentally give them $1,000. Pretty decent from where we were at. We went like another 100,000 basically up. But, the house, the mansion I know is over $1 million. I don't remember how far over $1 million, but I purposely wanted to make $1 million mansion when I decided to make their place. So they have a harder time than Vaporeon did when she was trying to get into her dream home, which was a struggle all in its own. But I will say, I'm actually pretty happy with how much money we did end up getting, and the fact that they got fame so well. So let's actually go and look at Dusk. Let's all three of them, because I haven't done anything with Nite since he went up. And what is this? Giving back, gain reputation even faster, donate objects to fans for fame. Okay. I need money. Alright, we want this, and we want this one. Because it will help her get promoted faster, which means she'll make more money. Look how close she is to 5 stars, actually. Holy wait. She's closer than Dusk is. And we're not in the mansion. I was really hoping that somehow we would get to the mansion, like we would earn money a lot faster. I was hoping the actor career actually would gain a lot of money quicker, especially towards the end. Have an agency manage your reputation. It's like, as a bonus, publicist know all of the best parties around town and can get to a guest list if she wants. Okay, we'll just do that. I'll definitely wait just in case, because I might be able to tip her into 5 stars real quick. Vera's here? Why is Vera here? I gotta sneeze. Oh, God. That was a quick sneeze. Like, that was one that I couldn't even prepare for. Okay, anyway. So, let's now look at his. And his gig is... When is his gig? I think it's at 9 a.m. Tuesday. So he's got this squad. Oh wait, I can have a squad. Whether they're close friends or just close by, every celebrity needs an entourage. As a global superstar, Nite can pick and choose his inner circle and beckon them at his whim. Once summoned, squad mates will show up rocking Nite's outfit, ready to cheer him on. They also emotionally available should Nite need a joke, some comfort, or some lavish praise. Okay. Yes. Okay, after that, he's got 3 more. Maybe I'll just push him up this one too. Because guess what this one is? For someone as famous as Nite, work is a bit misnomer. His bosses doubled his paycheck. So I'm gonna do that, especially before he goes to work. So we'll get that going. And then we have Dusk as well, who has some fame points to work on. Hers was mainly going on this one, so let's... Trailblazer upload videos are always trendy. Sims around town may wear... Yes. 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 And then we'll go down this one. I think I wouldn't mind if all 3 of them are on that one a little bit to get that money. But, yeah, so that's cool. I can't... They're all so close. I just wish they could get more money. Actually, let's go real quick and actually see how much this house is worth. So that actually loaded pretty fast, considering it had a view all is selected. Their lot is only valued at 38,900. Therefore, if I was to do what I said I was going to do, what would that be? Is that 16,000 they would get for moving out of this? So that wouldn't be a whole lot. We could sell some of the furniture. Some of the stuff would go with us. It's not as much as I wish it would be. So they're still gonna have to work. I still feel like it's gonna be another episode or 2 before we get to that mansion. I don't remember the exact price of that mansion whatsoever. Okay, so for reference, I've just quickly loaded up the world map view I left unsaved. This is the okay, so it's not extremely far over 1 million. This is the house that we are trying to get to. Whew. Man, so I'm actually going to real quickly put that on my phone and see how far off we are. 92 841. So this is how much. Oh, it doesn't show us from here, but 38, so 16 is what we potentially can add if I decide to do that whole thing, because I really don't think it counts it in. I wish we could afford it sooner. And yeah, we live down here in this, like, it's a pretty big lot. Like, I think the lot sizes are not that big, so amount of land is not going to be extremely different. I mean, still different because that one is 40, so it's increasing by 14 and 24. So, I mean, still a lot of land, but not as a huge step as, like, these guys would be having, and a few other, like, there's no one else in this world that has smaller lands. But you know what I'm saying, like, it's not, land size-wise, it's not as big of an increase as could be, but house-wise, that house is so much better. It's got a basement, and it's 3 stories. I mean, the top story is not much to it. It's actually just Nite's space up there, because that's where Nite's room is at. It's actually on that 3rd story right up there. So... yeah. We got a while to go. I'm gonna get back in there and see exactly how much money they have, and I'm gonna minus it from this and see how far we got to go. I don't think we're halfway there. That's the scary part. I really don't think we are. Maybe actually. We're like right close to half, maybe, now that I think about it. if I'm doing the math in my head right. So after minusing how much they have from how much the mansion is, they are a little over half, barely any over half. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know how well my phone shows up on there, and I have 2 monitors, but one's hooked up to a different computer, so I can't actually see. I want to get a setup eventually where there's like 3 monitors, and one is just for the recording one, so I can have the recording software and stuff over there and separate, and then the other one is just its own little thing instead of moving one monitor back and forth, and it's really hard to actually get in behind there anyway. So we have a little less, we're a little over halfway there, and considering where they're at in their lives, it's gonna be faster moving to that amount, but it's still gonna take so long. I think I'm gonna have to do another thing where I have these guys constantly making stuff and setting it out and seeing where it goes from there, but I do know now that Nite's paycheck is going to be more. If I can get Day and Dusk up to a 5-star, I will definitely potentially try to get them get double money as well, because double money will help. Also, Dusk investment thing seems like it went up, because it was first 16, then it went to 21, so maybe that keeps increasing. If that keeps increasing, that will help us tremendously. But, I'm gonna actually, real quickly, get her to actually work on... I'm gonna pause this because otherwise she'll just jump right into it and I can't do multiple. I'm gonna have her actually make some of these illustrative paintings. I like doing random sizes. I know, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the bigger ones tend to usually have a chance of giving you more money, because even if they're not masterpieces or, like, you know, as best quality, they still give you a decent amount. But I still like doing the different sizes, because every once in a while painting that I don't see as often, or I haven't seen, pops up. Like, I'm not sure if I've seen this. So, you know, I like seeing the different sizes and stuff. So, she finished. She's just painting stuff on her own. I'm not gonna stop her, because that can get us more money. And we will not argue against more money. Though I don't think I'm gonna be able to have enough time. Okay, so you're gonna notice that my voice is not lining up with my webcam right now, and that is because this is literally my last ditch effort to at least show you what is going on in the ending half of this video. I'm probably gonna speed this up a little bit compared to what it would have been, just because I'm probably not gonna talk as long as, like, how things actually went in the video. But first, I'm going to explain why I'm having to do this. So, if you've at least watched a few things here and there on the channel, or you've watched quite a few things, you know, a lot of times, especially when it comes to, like, the LPs and stuff, I, like, bulk record them. So I record multiple at a time. Depending on what it is with the sim ones, I try not to record too many at a time, but I did record about 4 or 5 in the same time period with these. One I woke up and did the next morning, and the other 3 or 4 I did the night before, because I was trying to get to certain points in the household, trying to get the money, and people were getting close to, like, a whole lot of fame and stuff like that. So I was trying to go on, and I kept messing up with Nite's job as well, because I kept accidentally clicking not to follow him, which made him not get as much money and fame and stuff like that. So I was trying to make sure that I could follow him one time, and I do get to follow him in this episode to his job in the end here. But something about this recording, it has been, because I had some Fame Trio episodes left over from the last time I recorded, when I recorded these groups, it's been over a month since I recorded this particular episode. I've recorded more since then, so it's not like I'm that far behind, like, catching up on my recordings again. But, it's actually just with the way that I space my videos and stuff out, it's been over a month since this one was recorded, and this was the last one of that bunch. So it's the one that's been sitting there the longest. But I literally could not save the ending half of this video. Something was just so corrupted somewhere in the file that I could not find a way around saving it. And some of the weirdest stuff I've ever seen happen to a video while trying to edit it happened to this video. So I use Elgato to record my screen and my like consoles. Like I use it to record everything. And in the file, it actually says, let me see if I can actually look at it for you. The first version of it says that it is like over an hour long, because a lot of times I lose track of how long I'm actually recording, and like I misjudge time. I'm like, oh well, I had like this much of downtime, so I gotta take that out. So basically I think that I have more downtime where I'm sitting in loading screens or waiting for them to wake up than I actually do. But anyway, so yeah, it was that long, but when I would export it out, it said that it was less time. So I'd export it out again, and finally, eventually it did do that, the 1 hour, but then when I would bring it into my editing software, it would have it shorten dramatically, and my voice was, like, not right at a certain point. Like, it was just missing a chunk of it. So, sometimes, like, when I have those issues, sometimes it's just this weird, like, I don't know if it's a glitch-like thing or something, but it's just this weird thing where, I can actually go in and I could select a certain amount of the video, or, like, trim off the ends or whatever, and export the video again, and it usually exports it as the same name and then adds clip 1 onto it. And it's perfectly fine. And I don't have to worry about it. I literally cut and splice so much of this video trying to find pieces of the video that I could work and make it go together and fix it all and everything. I literally have 5 different clips. Technically 6, because one of them is a clip off of one of the clips. So I have tried so hard, and finally I thought I had found a way around it, but because I would upload, I was like, I'm just gonna have to lose a big chunk in the middle, but it wasn't really that important of a chunk part. It was just me preparing them for the day. They were starting to go to sleep, and then me eventually waiting until they go to sleep. The video part of that was there, and there was one part where I seen a glitch error happen, so that was probably the main thing that caused all this, the corruption part of it, but usually that stuff I can work around, and this one just would not. But my voice, like the commentary that was supposed to go with it, was what was missing the chunk of audio. So I thought I could go around it and just cut that video part of it out, but anytime I'd go to edit the video, the audio file would just shrink and lose a big chunk of it. And I don't even know if I can explain it properly, but sometimes the same exact audio file that I had would just not load anymore. I would remove it from the project and then re-edit back, and it went from giving me like 20-30 minutes of audio to only giving me 5 minutes of audio, even though I literally just had it in the editing software saying it was 30 some minutes, and then like something weird happened, so I removed it and re-added it. I even closed my editing software. I've closed my Elgato software and then reopened it up to re-export the file out. I have done so many things. Something is extremely messed up with this video and audio file towards the end here. And I can't seem to save it. Like, it's not happening. And it so frustrates me, because in this one, I definitely know, like, towards the end here, Day ended up actually getting 5 stars, which was exciting because we want all of them to get to 5 stars. I actually can't remember if Dusk had reached 5 stars. I thought she did, but she may have actually reached that within the first half of the video that actually got to show. But of course I went to work with Nite, and Nite is already 5 stars, so I actually don't see the little place that you can put down on the walkway actually for Dusk in her inventory while looking through the video, so maybe she's not at 5 stars yet. She was technically ahead of Day, but Day jumped up there pretty quickly. But yeah, it's just, there's so many, even looking now, I see that my webcam has froze in this video. There's like so many issues going on in this file, and now I can't even, now the game thing froze as well. So there was more issues than I realized before. I couldn't even make it this far into the video to edit it. But yeah, so we are definitely well on our way to actually, you know, meeting most of our goals. I feel like if my Sims wasn't loaded with no CC and I wouldn't have to sit here and wait for it to load with all of my CC back in there, I'd check with Dusk. But I'll mention that very early on in the next video, like as soon as I start it off, because I can't remember as of right now. Because I know she is 5 stars now from my last... Oh no, I won't mention it because I recorded it already, so... Anyway, I only recorded like 2 videos in that session, so... But she is 5 stars now in the point that I'm recording it, so I'm sort of spoiling you potentially there, but I can't actually physically see if she ever became a 5 stars because the video is just so messed up, and I apologize for that. I have no idea what happened. Normally when I'm like waiting for them while they're sleeping and loading screens, a lot of times I will go check on my Elgato and make sure, from what, like, all that I can at least see while the recording's still going, that everything's fine, because I can go look at the preview and see if anything's glitching out and look at the time and stuff like that, because sometimes I can tell by the time that something's off, but nothing seemed off, because I like I said, I do go and look at it, and if something seems off, I'll stop the recording and restart it back up. Like, I'll close my Elgato software and start it back. And that didn't happen this time, so I didn't notice anything. But this is the most strangest corrupted file I have ever seen. Like, the way it's affecting and happening in my editing software. Like, I have 2 editing phases. I can't even get out of editing phase 1, so I haven't even seen what, if anything, would have happened in the second phase of editing. But this is, I have been working on this video for weeks, trying to figure out what it was. I've had the 3 videos previous to this one. This is 24, like, so 23, 22, 21, and 20. Or maybe it's just 21. I don't remember which one it started at in that recording section. But, I've had those done for a long time. And I have been working on this one so long, trying to, and I've basically made it to the end of I don't know what else to try. So, if you're someone who actually records and you have an Elgato and you've had, like, issues that remotely sound like what I'm doing, and you figured out a way around it, let me know. But I have tried everything. I've tried cutting the files, I've tried using different, even from the clips, I've tried all the clips audios files to see if at least one of them had a good audio file. All of them did this weird thing where I would go trim the video, and most of the audio file just disappeared even though I trimmed the video, and I would make sure, then I would try to undo what I did just to get the audio file to come back, and the audio file wouldn't come back. It was just permanently, most of it was gone. And then when I would reload it, it went down to, it was like 30 some minutes, then I trimmed the video, not the audio part, and the audio part shrunk to like 10 minutes, and then when I would try to reload it, it was like sometimes not even a minute of the audio present. So I don't know what in the world happened. I have no idea. I've tried to figure it out. So I'm really sorry for that, and I can't even fully speed up the video necessarily to show you all the way to the end, because even that is messed up. So, and like I said, I couldn't even make it to that point because I was trying to figure out this part that was messed up, so I didn't even realize it was more issues towards the end of the file as well. So this file just was, something happened. Something got it real bad. But anyway, again, sorry. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this issue does not happen again. I will be trying to be more aware, maybe. Like I said, I try looking for any issues that seem to be raising, so I don't know how I could have told with this one, but I'll try. I'm hoping that I don't have more files. I've recorded quite a bit since recording this, even on my consoles as well, and I've edited those videos, and those didn't have any issues, so I don't know. I've never seen it before, and I haven't seen it even in videos after recording this one, so hopefully it's like a one-time thing, but, you know, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching, though, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!